Good morning. How are you? Thank you so much. Sorry for the delay. So hopefully you had a Merry Christmas and we're on our week. We're on New Year's week. Wow. How exciting is that? Hey, Chris, how are you? And happy holiday season's greetings, I guess, is now more appropriate because we're on the other side of Christmas. But this is Motivation Monday. Good morning. Good morning. This is Motivation Monday, and really excited that, we're in the 2016. It's going to be 2016 by the end of the week. Can you believe that? That is just so incredible. So this topic for today is purge. And the reason why I chose that, I've been thinking about it for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I think the purge is really appropriate for this week because we're going into the new year, and purging is more than just, we do this purge thing. I don't know about you, but it's just a tradition where you make sure that everything is clean and neat and, you've got everything in order going into the new year. And a lot of people have that tradition, but it's just a tradition that has not gone anywhere, so I just continue it on. But I was thinking about this, the purging, it's not just about getting your house in order. It's getting your house in order and it's getting your house in order. It's like both houses, the house of your brain and your thought process, and it's also the house of your house, okay? So I'm really excited because Motivation Monday, after this amazing holiday season and you come into the week of 2016 and you're like, what's so special about this week? What can I do that's going to make this week just rock? And Friday, a New Year's Day is going to be incredible, okay? Because when I get into 2016, regardless of, what I thought I needed to do, I'm going to get my house in order and I'm going to do some purging of things that don't work, things that you don't use, things that you don't need. And so this is a twofold purging. It's a purging of what's up here that you don't need, old thoughts or old beliefs, getting rid of that. And it's also getting your house in order. So I love this house in order thought process. And I really wanted to do this Periscope pre-show on Motivation Monday, and I didn't put the pre-show in the title, but this is the pre-show because I'm going to do an entire episode on purging over in Meerkat. So pre-show, Periscope, and full show in Meerkat. But I love the fact that we can actually kind of dig into it a little bit. So what are some of the reasons why we would want to do a purge? Because why do you want to take into 2016 things that didn't work for you in 2015? That is just the question. So we're going to be answering that question. Why are you taking into 2016 things that didn't work in 2015? So I can't answer that question for you. That's part of the purge process. Because if it didn't work for you and you don't believe that it's going to work for you in 2016, well, let's get rid of it. Let's make room for all those beliefs. Make room for all of the things that you're going to acquire. Hey, thank you so much for sharing on Twitter. I so appreciate it, Chris. Let's make room for all the things you're going to need in 2016 to be successful. And I believe there's going to be quite a bit. So this is just a snippet of what we're going to be talking about. And hopefully you have some questions and you have some thoughts on. Thank you for sharing also on Facebook, Chris. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you have some thoughts on what you want to get rid of, from 2015 that didn't work for you. So 2016 is a clean slate. Hey, sweetie, thank you so much for being here. Really do appreciate it. You want to make sure that you have everything in order. And I love that process. This is like one of my favorite weeks. It's the week between, Christmas and New Year's where you get a chance to really work so hard on getting everything together. It's a frantic week, so I'm going to be really busy, but I love it because it forces you to make some decisions. Maybe you've been lagging on those decisions, but it makes you make decisions to get rid of stuff that's just cluttered or not actively being used. But I think that this is the same time where we do a mind dump. We do a mind dump and we get ready, and we also get our mind uncluttered and we purge those things that are also not working for us. So guys, hopefully this makes sense. And you've already probably started this process, so you didn't need me to tell you about it. But I'm excited that it's just going to give us something totally a nice clean piece of paper to work with in 2016. That's the way I look at it. Our mind is a nice clean piece of paper. And in order to have a clean piece of paper, you got to be working on getting your paper in order. And unfortunately, we get cluttered. We have a lot of things on our mind. There's some things that maybe we started, we didn't finish. Maybe it's cluttered with things that, some bad habits that we set. So that's why, you make goals and you start really thinking about the things that you want to take into 2016 that are going to be phenomenal. But it's hard to do if you've got a cluttered mind. It's hard to do if you have a lot of things on your mind and you're not quite sure what to keep and what to throw away. So hopefully as a group, because I believe this is really important, as a group we'll get together and then kind of share some best practices on how you make those decisions. How you make the decisions on throwing things out that you don't need. So I think that's exciting. And truly do appreciate the opportunity to be able to come in this morning to talk about it. And I am actually not going to stay that long because I'm going to get ready for our conversation in Meerkat. So this is just a short, brief snippet just to share some things about what the topic is going to be. And the topic is purging. Purging, but it's not just about purging what you normally purge for a new year start. It's about purging also some things in our mind that we don't need any longer. So I hope you're able to tune in. If not, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this is some inspiration for you to think about and get yourself together and organized for 2016. It's going to be a phenomenal year, and really looking forward to talking to you further this morning. I'll see you later. Thank you.